Main Street to Midship, Sunnyside Jeff, Explorer Jason. From Main Street to Midship, yeah, let's go. Two brothers, one trip, Main Street to Midship.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Main Street to Midship podcast. As always, I am one of your hosts, Explorer Jason. I am a travel advisor with Explore Orlando, so if you're looking to take your next trip or cruise, definitely reach out to the link in the description below. And with me, as always, is my co-pilot, my co-brother, a man who insists that we get this done as quickly as possible because he's on his way to his next fourth meal. Jeff from Sunnyside Up, Florida. Jeff, how you doing tonight, bud?
Doing good. Definitely need some Taco Bell as always. Live Moss Taco Bell. Come on, support the channel. Sunnyside Up.
I could go for a Baja Blast
now.
Yeah,
just a cheesy gordita crunch, something like that. Lux Box. Let's go. Taco
Nice.
Bell. Let's go. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, we had pub subs tonight, so
Nice.
which are always good. But yeah, so Mom was out of town, so on a work trip. She's in Seattle for the next few days.
His wife, not his actual mother.
Yeah, not our actual mother. No. Which I don't call Mama. Oh, Ma. Hey, Ma. Mom. Ma. It's me, Ma. Yeah, if you get that reference. So, yeah. Oh, anyways, it's a movie. But anyways, so yeah, man, it's interesting. We've got a lot going on. Today is crazy, man. We talked on the phone earlier today, and then it was like right after I got off the phone, I got a notice from the roofing company that we're going to get our roofing supplies delivered tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
So hopefully we'll get the new roof on this place. So we've been here now going on 16 years. So this roof is definitely
It is time.
It is time.
Yeah.
So me holding
better
up
Rafiki than I do.
So yeah, so it's probably really good. We're recording tonight because the next couple of days, all we're gonna hear is thumps and yeah. It's weird too, man, because they send this email today and they're like, make sure you take any valuables off of shelves that may get knocked loose. And I'm like, man, who are they putting up on my roof? Thumping around. I'm like,
it's gonna be noisy. Noisy.
Oh, I'm sure, but
it'll only be for like a day, maybe a day and a half, and they'll be done. They're so quick with that stuff. So
my tiny little shack here in North Central Florida, they will definitely get it done. Even the roofer is like, yeah, maybe 2 days.
Yeah,
they're so quick. Yeah, so I hope so. So hopefully the weather will cooperate. So now, fingers crossed.
Yeah,
the weather will cooperate here because it almost rains just about every day. So
we still haven't caught up though. We're still like so far negative on rain. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
the retention ponds that usually hold water year round are completely dry, even with the downpours we've been getting.
Yeah,
not enough. Not even close to enough rain.
Yeah, we finally started getting some rain, but yeah, we still need quite a bit more. So, but being that it's hurricane season here in Florida, it's a little nerve-wracking knowing I need a new roof. So
yeah,
so it's not been fun trying to get these guys to return my phone call and just give me an update, man. And then out of the blue today, I've been trying to get an update for like the last 2-3 weeks from these guys. And just return my phone call or call me when they commit to calling me and getting just information. I just need information. It's just getting an email today out of the blue that, oh, by the way, your supplies, make sure your driveway's clear and your supplies are coming. And then the next day they'll start. But that means, it's Wednesday night tonight. So I kind of wonder, are they going to start on Friday? Because I don't know that they'll work on Saturday. So are they going to start on Friday and then dry it in and then come back on Monday? I'd almost prefer at this point they wait till Monday and just start fresh. I'll let that stuff sit in my driveway from tomorrow through the weekend. But at this point, I don't really care. I just want it done.
Just get it done. Yep.
Oh, it's been a process.
Yeah.
But I'll be happy to have it done and move on with our lives. So anyway, just kind of, we got a few things to hit on in the news, a couple updates, nothing too crazy, but nothing is, I would say, as controversial as it's been the last couple of weeks. Things are kind of settling down with the access using the water and the bus transportation from Disney Springs, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all kind of settling down a little bit, especially after we've gotten through the holiday. From what
Yeah.
you've been saying on your lives, wait times seem to be kind of down lately. The parks are
Yeah,
kind of empty.
actually, yeah, it's not bad. They like usually Hollywood Studios is closing at 9 o'clock. They have one Fantasmic. Like they're not expecting. It doesn't look like they're expecting crowds for like till next Thursday is the next time that they're open till like 10. Other than after hours, of course.
Oh wow!
And then yeah, the wait times at Magic Kingdom when we've been walking around, we've been able to get on almost everything. We went on Haunted Mansion. It was walk on yesterday, which it was 13 minutes. That was awesome. So.
Yeah.
It's
Was the
nice.
stretching room working?
Yeah,
I heard,
stretching room was working.
because I heard Tuesday it stopped work yesterday. It wasn't working, and then I heard it's working again today. So I was just
Yeah,
curious if
last
it
night
was.
it worked. It worked
Yeah,
last night, dude.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
honestly, it's. I mean, it's kind of a fun part of the pre-show of that ride, that attraction. But
yeah.
if you went to Disney during the COVID era, they just walked you through the
Mm-hmm.
stretching room from the queue. But yeah, I had heard that the stretching room was down for a day, but they got it back up and running, so that was cool.
Man, I don't
So
mind like with pre-shows. I know this is off topic, but pre-shows that one I don't seem to mind. The only one that
mhm.
kind of bothers me, and I know it's amazing, is Guardians. I wish I had the option to skip the
Really,
pre-show and just I just want to go by it at this point. It's just you go from one room to the next, and then to the
hmm
next, and then it's long. So
yeah,
it's amazing. So if you've never
yeah,
seen it, you definitely need to see it.
yeah.
But at
It's
this
really cool.
point, I would like the option to just skip that if I could.
Yeah,
I
drags
don't,
on a little
yeah,
bit.
and you go from one room to the next, so it's a crowd, and then you go into the next room, and you're trying to keep everybody together. And we're a family of six, so keeping everybody together in those rooms like that, I'd
hmm
rather just stand in a line, and if I could, but
Yeah.
as of right now, I don't know that that's an option. I'm gonna have to ask one of these days see if we can skip that pre-show. It'd be amazing.
Well, I know when they run the single rider over at Rise,
Mm-hmm.
you skip that whole pre-show, and
Yeah.
they take you down that hallway around the outside, and it
Mm-hmm.
dumps right into the hangar bay. But
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say though, that pre-show is pretty kick
That's
butt.
pretty cool. Man,
Yeah.
that one's pretty cool. I don't know if I don't know about missing that one. I don't know. I'm good with.
Especially the shuttle part where you get
I'll
on
do
the
it. Yeah,
shuttle there.
exactly. I'll do it
That
for
was
the
awesome.
single rider to save the time, but that one I don't mind. It's just the one at Guardians, which that's my favorite ride at Disney. But
Yeah,
the pre-show, it's not my favorite. I mean,
yeah.
it's great, but I'm done with it. I want the
So
option.
moving on, kind of what the thing that kind of surprised me. It's kind of a changing in the era. Just changes abound on the resort here in Orlando, and is Seven Seas Lagoon, Seven Seas Drive is closing
Yeah,
July 13th, which is less than a week from when we're recording this show. And so it'll actually end now at the entrance of the Polynesian Resort. You won't be able to make it down to Florida Way. Florida, is it Florida Way? Floridian Way. Florida
Floridian
Way.
Way. I think it's
Yeah.
Floridian Way, but
But
I don't
to
know.
get to to get over to Shades of Green, which is right across the way, or hang a right there to go to the Grand Floridian, you will not be able to access those resorts from that way anymore, starting on July 13th. So I did see that Disney did send out emails to guests that are staying there during that time, and just letting them know of the change in the traffic pattern. Honestly, if you're taking the bus in from the airport, or it's really not going to be that big of a deal. Honestly, it's just if you're going to Shades of Green or the Grand Floridian, you're going to have to go that other way, which I think traffic wise is usually not, it's not the most ideal, but it's going to be the only way you're going to be able to get there. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a dead end. So that's
yeah,
interesting. That's interesting that
yeah,
they cut that like that. But
yeah. It was kind
we'll
of
see what
nice when you could
happens.
just cut down that road and
Mm-hmm.
cut over there. But yeah, so a little bit of change there with all the construction in that area. The Polynesian, basically they've redone how you enter into that resort, and also down there at the Grand Floridian, just so much construction going on.
Yeah.
It'll be
huge
nice to
new,
finally have it done, but that was
yeah,
something I definitely didn't see coming. So,
and a new bus loop over there at Poly too. I see it all the time when we're going into the parks.
mhm.
It is done. It is completed.
Is
They're
it?
not using it though. So I'm curious as to when. Maybe when they get that done, they're gonna start using that bus loop. But yeah,
Man,
it
I would
looks like a
love to get
crazy
back to the
tight
park.
turn. I can't
Is
even
it?
imagine like the bus drivers
Yeah.
getting making that turn. I'm like, wow, that's for the
I
buses.
would assume they're going to put up a bunch of signage as you come down the one way that you used to be able to go before you make that left.
Hmm.
That they'll have all kinds of signage there, but you know, there's definitely going to be some people making that left
It's gonna
and
be a
turning on the,
while.
yeah, yeah. Be curious. There'll be a lot of, hopefully that, you know, there'll be lots of U-turns and
Yeah,
stuff
right at
like
the
that.
gate of the
Stuff that you
Poly.
usually see anyways driving around.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, driving around property there.
yeah.
But yeah, so definitely a change, and so we'll see how that goes. You know, I think it'll be fine. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, something that we didn't talk about in our pre-show, but so Disney Cruise Line and the island of Saint Martin. They announced just expanded service and capabilities for expanded service as the Disney fleet grows in the future. With the Disney Believe coming online here at the end of next year, you're going to see more ports of call there, or excuse me, more stops as St. Martin as a port of call on
Oh,
your
that's
Disney
awesome.
cruise. So definitely a place that I haven't been yet on a Disney cruise. It's definitely an island I've wanted to get to there in
Yeah,
the
that's
Eastern
great.
Caribbean. So, have
That's
you been to
great.
St. Martin?
I have, but it's been a very, very long, long time ago. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember liking it a lot, but I'd have to, I definitely want to check that one out again. That'd be one
yeah,
of the ones that I would definitely get off at. Some of those ports, I don't bother anymore. I just stay on the ship, and it's not as busy, and I
yeah,
take advantage of some of those lower wait times or, you know,
yeah,
less lower crowds or whatever. But
yeah.
that's an island
Definitely,
I would definitely get off at. So.
definitely. And oh, we've got some Universal news.
Universal news, yeah.
Believe it or not, we do talk about Universal occasionally on this podcast. I know we're both Disney nuts, but we definitely talk about Universal. We definitely try to get to Universal when we can. I book trips at Universal, so I try to stay in the loop. I'm headed to Universal here in just a couple of months for a trip there. We have a fam going on there, and we're going to stick around for a little bit and enjoy the parks during and after that trip there. So so some Disney news. I wanted to throw it to you. Something the first and foremost. Actually, I
Universal
was going to
news.
take this one from our friends over at Themes and Screams, Jan and Bobby over there. Hey
Yeah,
guys, if you're watching, so our friends over at Themes and Screams, I saw that their post today with the Universal announcement. I actually saw their post before I saw anything from Universal,
yeah,
but Nightmare Fuel is returning, which was definitely pleasing to hear for a lot of the fans of HHN. They were thinking that it was not going to return, and turns out that it will return for Halloween Horror Nights 35 this year as Nightmare Fuel Blood Noir. So it is
yeah.
an all new vampire themed production. It takes over the old Fear Factor live stage. And
Hmm.
it features death defying stunts, aerial performances, and pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Um, so this definitely is something that folks have looked forward to, and you know, beginning August 28th with HHN. So just again, thanks again to Themes and Screams, all the good work that they do over there. Definitely one of our friends of the program.
Yeah.
Definitely friends of yours and Maya over there at the SunnySideUpFL on TikTok. And you
They're one
know,
of the first creators we ever met since we
yeah.
started. We actually met them over, I don't remember if it was Flower and Garden Festival or something like
Mhm.
that. We met them in the Odyssey building, which is yeah, pretty
Awesome.
funny for today. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Nightmare Fuel. Everybody was worried. I guess they made
Yeah.
an announcement they
Really
were going to be
upset.
touring. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
weren't going to have people just thought they wouldn't have time for Halloween Horror Nights this year. But yeah, that is a huge draw to that event. So um, I know a lot of
Yeah.
people are
A lot
extremely
of people are
excited to be
very
there.
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Again, HHN Halloween Horror Nights 35 will take place at Universal Studios Orlando in from August 28th to November 1st. I'm not really sure on the dates of Hollywood, but but definitely in for Florida where this Nightmare Fuel show is, definitely check it out. Definitely contact your travel partner, travel advisor, and they can definitely hook you up with some tickets,
I
get you
will
some
be.
good pricing.
I will be. I'll be reaching out to you. We got to go this
Waiting on
year.
that phone call, sir.
We got to go. We got to go this year.
We got to plan it. That's really on
Yeah.
me too. I got to figure out when we can go.
Yeah. That
And
one won't be. Sadly, last year we live streamed the entire thing. It was like a 9-hour live stream that I did.
yeah,
So this year, definitely we'll have a live stream during that to show you all the scare zones and stuff like that. But we'll be cutting that to do some of the haunted houses. I didn't get to do Nightmare Fuel because I couldn't bring the stream in for Nightmare Fuel. So I would have had to end the stream last year in order to do it. So I didn't get to do that. And I really want to do it this year. I really want to do some of those haunted houses. So yeah, but we still will show everything that we can and tons of videos coming
definitely.
out of that. So
Definitely excited for that.
Excited, yeah.
So, and then the other Universal news is coming out of Universal's Epic Universe.
Huge. I think it's huge. We do here, if you guys watch Sunny Side Up FL, we do a lot of live streaming at nighttime. Both of us, Maya and I, work full time. So as soon as we get off of work, we pretty much jump in the car and drive an hour over to the parks and close the parks out and do a lot of the nighttime shows. So we're typically over at Magic Kingdom, Epcot, or Hollywood Studios for their nighttime shows that they have. There hasn't been a whole lot that we could do over at Universal. It'll just take us longer to get over there. But so the Universal Celestial Good Night over at Universal's Epic Universe. It's a tongue twister almost. They have a new like fountain and fireworks show which debuted July 7th. I have not seen it yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it before I get to watch it in person. I'm not positive. It really. I guess it depends on how long it takes me to get out there. I hear it's like a 9-minute show. I heard great things about it. I cannot wait to see that show. I did hear that maybe they were not going to be opening up the Celestial Park to just park guests, the ones without the tickets to Epic.
Yeah.
That was kind of an idea. If maybe they did have some sort of pass just for that area, that would get you in to see those fireworks. But haven't heard anything, no other updates on that for the passes to get into Epic. But if that ever does become an option, because there's no end to this that they've announced for this. So this is a permanent nighttime show at the closing of Epic Universe. So right now it's at 9:00 because Epic Universe closes at 9:00 through like August or something like that. So I assume when it closes later, it'll be a later show. But yeah, I cannot wait to see this. Check this out. I still need.
It looks beautiful. It really does.
Yeah,
it definitely looks beautiful.
I bet.
Been critical of Universal in a couple of different ways lately. I give Disney their fair share of guff as well, but it's nice. This is a really nice addition to the park. It's great for them to have a nighttime spectacular.
And
maybe this is something. Yeah, and maybe this is something in the future we'll see longer park hours at Epic Universe, which would be great. If they can do it. I know capacity's been a bit of an issue. Universal really hasn't talked about it much, but it's pretty obvious to me that capacity seems to be a bit of an issue there, and just kind of figuring things out. But the park is they just crossed a year old, so every theme park goes through its rough patches when it's opening. We'll see what they can do, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. This, along with, actually, I forgot about this, the construction that's now going on in the Monsters universe. It looks like they're expanding Monsters.
They're expanding. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Exciting.
Already working on expanding that park, which is awesome. So that's awesome to see that they're still investing in that park, especially with the new announcements that they are separating their parks from their Comcast or.
They're splitting out into their own division, own type
divisions,
of company. So. Yeah.
A little worried what that means.
Well, they were a division, but they're splitting into like their own company.
Their own company,
yeah. So it's all corporate stuff. But it's very exciting. Definitely steps in the right direction for sure, and it's exciting to see. So anyway, that's about it for the news on this one. But we'll go into our show topic of the week, and just with everything going on around the parks there in Disney, we definitely wanted to. We were talking about this the other day of especially with the D23 quickly approaching here next month. And this year is the big year over in Anaheim where they do all the big announcements. For
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason, Orlando tends to get the shaft in the odd year when they
Yeah.
have it here. I don't know why, but whatever. So I'm not bitter. But
I am.
stopped me from getting tickets last year.
I am.
So I was all set. We were all set to get tickets, and it was just like, no thanks. So, but anyway, so yeah, with D23 coming up, some of the we're like, man, what would be some of the refurbishments, especially with all the refurbishments going on, maybe other refurbishments we'd like to see, and so to try and keep it so we don't drag this on because we could probably talk about this for hours and hours
Yes.
is just really try and pick the one attraction. Could be a ride, could be a show. It's an attraction, right? That's why Disney calls it an attraction. One attraction in the park that is that we would like to see refurbished from its current state. And so I figure, we'll start at Magic Kingdom. I think Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom is probably the best place to start. Did you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Before we get to that, we got to cover a little more news with some of the Diet Epcot stuff with Maya. Maya's got a little bit of
That's right.
a news.
That's right.
News
Maya, I'm
spot.
so sorry.
Yeah,
I forgot
news
about
spot.
you once again.
You're lucky you don't live closer.
I know. I have to get her when I can,
Yeah.
especially when she can't fight back
Yeah.
and defend herself. At least not this week. Maybe the next minute with Maya might be a little rough.
Yeah.
How could oh my goodness, how I forget our new segment Minute with
yes.
Maya.
Yes.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were about to introduce the clip and I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So we're gonna go throw it to Maya. She's got some news out of Epcot. So something that they're doing a little different this year. So yeah, let's hear what she's got to say.
Take it away, Maya. I'm so sorry.
Got a second? Take a pause. It's time for a minute with Maya.
Hey, Double Trouble. I'm out here at Epcot at the Odyssey building. It's called the Light Lounge, which is for Diet Epcot. It has some chicken fingers, beer, some slushies. Not a whole lot that I'm impressed with food-wise. But the best thing is it's a big air-conditioned space, lots of room to sit and relax to get out of the heat because I'm melting out here, guys. Maybe let the kiddos run around a little bit. It has its very own bathroom, so it's just a really good place to chill and relax. And that's it for me. It's been a minute with Maya, my obligatory leg kick. Back to you guys.
All right, we're back. Another great minute with Maya. I love that segment. I love you, Maya. I really do. I love that segment. It's a great segment. I'm glad to see it's back again, and we'll continue and make it a regular segment here on the show. Like I said, last week, I love getting her involved. She is the other half of SunnySideUpFL. So, and people definitely want to see more of Maya. So this was a great way to get her involved. So another great job by Maya. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get out to Epcot and see it for myself. Hopefully that'll be sometime soon. And before Food and Wine takes hold. And that goes away for Food and Wine.
It will,
starts.
Only going to be here, but it's a great addition for the summer. So,
yeah,
glad they're doing that.
Definitely.
Keep that going.
It's air conditioned.
Yeah, keep that going.
That
Great
alone.
Space. Yeah, great space.
So awesome. Before we kicked it to Maya's Minute with Maya clip, and I had already forgotten about her, I we were talking about going around this week. Our big topic will be one attraction, be it a show, be it a ride, in each of the four Disney parks. One attraction that we would like to see maybe a refurbishment, some changes done to. As you guys probably know, this week, July 5th, was the last show of the Carousel of Progress.
Yeah.
So very excited to see the next edition of the Carousel of Progress and see what all they have to do there, all the changes they're bringing to that and that timeline of that show. as it is ever evolving.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be the first new edition of that show since it premiered back in 1994. So definitely lots to talk about in terms of technology, and so it'll be cool to see. But
Yeah,
that
I'm
being said,
excited for that. I know that's a little
oh yeah,
controversial, but I'm excited for that update. I think it was something that's needed. That's why we're kind of talking about this. I think that
yeah,
there's rides that need a little love. So, and
need a
that's
little
one of
love that
them.
maybe we haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
And so secretly we're kind of hoping we'll hear something at D23
Mm-hmm.
coming up here next month in Anaheim. That they will make a change or a refurb or reopening maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we start with the granddaddy at Magic Kingdom, man. Um,
Yeah, go
uh,
ahead. You go first. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
I'm
curious.
sure as somebody, you guys are in the park so much, especially that park. And
Yep.
I was thinking the other day, I was like, there'll never come a time where I probably could say I've been to Magic Kingdom more than my brother has,
Probably not,
just in the
man.
last year and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah. The last year, I think we
So
counted. We were out at the parks, like all of them, including that was a lot of Universal too. But we went out
yeah,
200 times, 200 visits last year.
wow,
So yeah, we
wow.
were out a lot. Now, normally we don't go out that much, but we're trying to bring you guys some of that magic. So
Oh
check us
yeah,
out,
definitely.
Sunnyside Up FL. That's why we're out there so much, you guys.
This one I had two in mind, but just keeping it down to one for me is Space Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Space Mountain, I would love to see a refurb. I think that track needs some love. Those
Whole.
ride vehicles, what they did, keeping in mind what they've done recently with Big Thunder Mountain, it's so
Mm-hmm.
smooth, so much smoother with the new track,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got new technology that they can add to that ride since that ride was last changed, and or definitely at the very least, can we please get some? What do they call that when they put not a layover. What is it when they put something over the attraction? Um,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Not yeah. I always want to call it. You shouldn't have said layover because that one gets
yeah.
stuck in my head. Overlay. Is it
Overlay,
overlay?
not
Yeah,
layover. Overlay.
overlay. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I was born in the 1900s,
Yes, me
and
too.
so
Please be patient.
anyway, as you always say, I stole that from you. Sorry.
I stole it
But
from a
yeah,
shirt,
so
so that's fine.
yeah, but I would definitely love. I feel like that ride needs so much love. I don't care if even they just tear it down and rebuild it,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe you can keep the basic design of that building, but maybe just upgrade the design a little bit and just the ride itself, and put some kind of a overlay, update the attraction, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe add some projections. I know it's supposed to be you're going through the dark and you don't see anything because you're going through the darkness of space, but I think you could definitely throw up some, and they've done it in Disney with the Star Wars overlay that they do with the
Or
projections of the,
Disneyland,
yeah,
yes.
at Disneyland, yeah, and in California with
Mm-hmm.
the overlay of the projections of the X-wings and the TIE fighters and all that stuff. Just so great, I just
Why
wish they
can't
would
we have
do.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why can't we have exactly?
Yeah.
So I would love to see some more of that. But definitely, if not just an overlay here and there, definitely definitely we need to upgrade that. This ride needs some loving. It really
100%.
does.
I agree 100% with that ride. I think it needs to be just completely ripped out, at least on the inside, and
Yeah,
redone completely. They can make the
completely.
cars side by side would be a huge win for that. It
Yeah,
needs to be redone. I do think that that's probably number one, even on my list. But if I'm gonna pick another one
yeah.
without replacing the ride and making it a different, theme, because we all know where I'm going with that. This should be a tangled ride. Just saying. Just throwing that out there.
I could have
Just
seen. I don't know why I didn't think of
yeah.
that one
I
with
don't think
you.
I don't think that one's gonna be. I don't know if that one counts as a refurb or not, but that would
No,
probably
definitely
does it.
that would
Okay,
count like a
okay. If it
change.
counts, then
Yeah,
that's
it
it.
counts.
That
It
would be.
counts.
I'm sorry, guys. I know it's not gonna be popular, but Small World here in Orlando could go. We have the Tangled bathrooms, which if you guys watch I've been for over a year. We've been talking about the Tinkle Tower, the Tangled Tinkle Tower, right there. They have the Tangled bathrooms. They rethemed that whole area. Gave her a bathroom. That's an awesome movie. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and you have the Small World, which
It's a great movie.
it never really has much of a wait time. We can keep the original out there in Disneyland. Let's keep that one. That one's beautiful.
Yep.
This one, we could retheme it here to a Tangled boat ride. And while you're at it, you could do the Pinocchio Village House, Tinker Corey's idea. I thought it was brilliant. Could be the Snuggly Duckling.
Yeah.
And that whole row would be Tangled. That would be awesome. I think it would be packed. The Peter Pan wouldn't like, oh, we're zooming in again. Sorry guys, you gotta turn that back off. But yeah, Peter Pan would be like never have a wait with the Tangled right across the hallway from it. I think that would be an awesome refurb. I hope they do it one day. We'll see.
It's like I want to say I struggle with that because I hate to see that go.
I don't know.
But when was the last time I rode Small World?
Well, Main Street Voyager and I rode it the other day, or like a couple weeks ago, just to get out of the heat. And and it was no wait, even though the park was packed. So we got on it just to get on it, and I got some footage. I'm gonna make a funny video, but it's I don't know. I think it's one of the ones that's it's loved because it's going away, the Tom Sawyer Island and the riverboat. I mean, and it really wasn't very busy until it was leaving, and then it just I don't know. I think it either that or just update it. Like I think it should be changed completely. Like if you're gonna make it a Small World ride, make it a Small World ride, but. I don't know. I'm good for an update on either way. And I know that's not popular. A lot of people love that ride. So
yeah.
But,
so moving on to Epcot. And oh boy. All of these parks, I could come up with several. Right.
Epcot especially. Epcot, man. I joke all the time. I'm like, we need the Epcot overhaul that they announced a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Or like 10 years ago.
Yes.
We actually need that to happen. So because
how those lights working out in the ground for you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
can we have that fountain back?
Yeah.
We gave up the fountain for what?
Yeah,
exactly. So that Epcot overhaul, and I love when they said that. Oh, the Epcot overhaul is now complete. I'm like, the Epcot overhaul never happened.
No,
so
not the one we.
No.
Yeah. There's two definitely that come to mind. If you're gonna let me go first, man, I'm gonna come up with the obvious ones.
Go ahead.
Spaceship Earth.
Okay.
And we were supposed to get one, and then COVID got in the way of that one, and then it's just been like
it's supposed to be a major refurbishment.
Yeah, and I am really hoping D23. I don't think we'll hear anything about Space Mountain at D23, but I think there is a chance and a better than average chance that we'll hear something about Spaceship Earth, because for heaven's sakes, it was on the project list prior to COVID, and then it went away because of COVID. So including even with that overhaul, they were going to put a hotel there right at the front of the park. So be curious to see if that ever comes back, but would definitely love to see. I love Dame Judi Dench, don't get me wrong, but it's the displays, and half the time your face doesn't even show up, and it's just the whole jib jab type animation that they have of that. It's just and when you get off the ride, it's just the experience when you get off the ride is so 80s, early 90s. It's time to a big overhaul, and I'm talking shut down for at least a year overhaul of Spaceship Earth.
They had a plan that way. They were going to reverse the entrance and exit. Like that whole exit building was going to be like a new entrance to the ride, and it was a big deal. I hope that GO82 didn't
mess that up.
But I mean, the entrance to GO82 is like a metal sign on the ground, so maybe it didn't. I mean, it could use an actual entrance as well.
We'll see.
So we'll see. That would be awesome. I mean, they already have plans for it. Let's go. Let's do that one. That one needs it so bad. So that was sad. But
what did you have in mind?
Man, I think almost every single ride there needs a refurbishment so bad. But one that I won't even touch is Mission Space. I think that ride, you can keep it something kind of Mission Space, but that ride needs a refurb. I think it almost like a different ride.
Hmm.
vehicle or experience. I don't know if you can make it like a Soarin' experience that'd be better than what it is. I don't know, but it's that ride. I won't ever. I don't think I've ridden that ride since, I don't know, probably a good 25 years or something like that. It's just, well, actually, I did the green just to try it
Right.
out because it's been so long,
Right.
and it was horrible. I don't
Yeah.
think that the green, the orange or red, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
it's no, I don't like that ride at all. That's probably one of the worst rides at Disney
I
World.
was like, I don't get as motion sick as you. I love it.
You love
I
that
love
ride?
I love it. Every time
Really?
I
Oh
love
my
that ride.
gosh, no, that ride
I
is
love it.
not.
But
No.
I'm the type I don't get motion sick either.
Yeah.
It's like you're a little bit more likely to get a little
And the
motion sick than I
claustrophobia
do.
and the
But
green
it's
is
always
like,
been that way. Yeah, yeah. And that all runs in the family too. That
well, at
like
least change the experience to where you're pressing buttons and it makes more sense.
mhm.
It is that they
Yeah.
don't do anything. The buttons
Yeah.
don't do anything at all. Like,
Yeah.
just I don't know, be more
But
interactive. Just
I'll
update
be
it or a bit. Just
being
ugh.
being completely honest. I haven't ridden it since they took away Lieutenant Dan. So
Mm,
so I haven't ridden the most current version of it, and
hmm.
that's been there for years.
Yeah,
It just nobody likes to ride it, so we just don't
yeah.
do it. And I
It's
don't.
sad. That's a big area. I just feel like
Yeah.
that could be better utilized. But like
Oh
I
yeah.
said, everything at other than Guardian, well, even Guardians could use a refurb with some of their
Yeah.
songs. They don't have to change the
Well,
ride, but
and there's many, like you said, there's plenty of attractions we can that we can name in all of
yeah,
these parks. And I know you guys at home are probably screaming right now, thinking, "What about Journey into Imagination? Give Figment,
yeah,
his due." Yeah,
huge refurb.
definitely put it in the comments
Yep.
below. That we'd love to hear, or email us at and let us know what your suggestions would be for the parks.
Hmm.
So moving on from Epcot, we'll move on to Hollywood Studios.
Yep.
This one I had a little bit of a struggle with. It was hard to pick just one. Once I finally I don't know, started thinking about it, and I'm very sentimental. There's some things that people are like, "Oh, just get rid of," but I'd love to see those attractions stay. But I would like to see an update on Tower of Terror. I think the Twilight Zone thing is something that is just, you know, that whole theming, that whole IP really was more from our parents'
Hmm.
generation,
Hmm.
and and they're aging out of the parks, and maybe that ride. And there's still plenty of folks our parents' age that go, 70s, 80s that get on those rides. It's definitely, but I think we could use an update, either an update to the story maybe, or change it. Like in California, they have Guardians Tower, which looks awesome. They
Hmm.
they completely redid their Tower of Terror, and it's Guardians.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think they would add a second Guardians attraction to Orlando, but something I would like to see. Definitely an upgrade there on the Tower of Terror. Just because I don't know, the Twilight Zone, or even just the projections. They just everything. It just seems kind of dated in there.
Hmm.
More than it obviously is dated, right? I get it. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be early 1900s hotel, but just the projections and the effects, I feel like they could definitely use an upgrade and a refurb, and maybe even just look at the storyline. So,
Yeah, I
what do you got?
agree. I agree. That's probably where I would go first. I don't like riding that ride. I don't like drop rides. But if
Right.
it was to retheme to Guardians, I know I would ride that. If I went out to Disneyland, I would ride the Guardians
Oh,
one just because of
definitely.
the theme. I would give it a try. I'm curious to see if it would bother me as much as Tower of Terror does.
Hmm.
I don't know. Like being
Yeah.
distracted with the storyline might be. I don't know. I'm curious to see if it would bug me as much, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
not my favorite ride. So over there at Hollywood Studios, sadly, there's not a lot of rides to talk about. There aren't very many rides there
And
at
that's the
that park.
problem.
That's a
Yeah.
huge problem with Hollywood Studios.
They
Um,
need to
I
add more.
I hope that
Definitely.
they do that big time. There
Yep.
aren't a lot of rides that I think I would change. Honestly, I know probably people are screaming at me saying, Star Tours, but I actually like Star Tours.
I do
I
too.
like they do update that ride quite a
Hmm.
bit. I think so. I appreciate
Yep.
that they keep uh, updating that with the stories. I'd like if they kind of went together. It'd be cool, but whatever, So
Yeah.
I would think that the effects in the shows would be the things that I would upgrade. I think we need a refurb. I'll probably pick in between the Beauty and the Beast show and Fantasmic. Both of them need upgrades, but I
Hmm.
think Fantasmic, I'll go with that because we're there all the time for Fantasmic. I
Yeah.
do kind of wish that some of the projections would get a little upgrade and I don't know, use
Yeah.
some newer stuff or maybe some
Yeah.
Fantasmic only stuff. And I think some of that stuff is a little dated, and they definitely used it from they forced the animation from the movies and they like morph it in there. And I think that
Yeah.
some of those projections could be updated. I think that would be nice to see. I don't know. I gotta throw in that Beauty and the Beast. I think they just need to upgrade where the Beast changes. They don't need the
Hmm.
like rug guys, the sheet guys. That reminds me of the TikTok sheet guys that do that like fake magician thing where they pretend like the person disappears.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm like we could do better. But
Yeah.
so
Definitely.
anyways,
Definitely.
so yeah.
Um, that's cool. All right, so that leaves Animal Kingdom, and this one
Mhm.
was really hard for me,
I hope you don't pick
just
mine.
because. What's that?
I said I hope you don't pick mine on this one.
I
Go
know
ahead.
it's going to be really hard to pick one, but you know, just because so much is going on currently
Mhm.
at Animal Kingdom, where I would have said, dinosaurs got to go. They got to update that.
Mhm.
Okay, well they're doing that. They're upgrading that
Mhm.
to Indiana Jones, and that whole area. They're changing it to the Encanto themed area, and that's great. I think that area definitely needed an update, and was lacking. Wow, 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 wow. Um, Man, oh man.
I have a backup
I'm,
just in case.
I mean, I definitely would have liked. I at least when they're redoing Dinosaur with Indiana Jones, they're able to use the same ride vehicle and track because they use the same ride vehicle and track in California, but the story's supposed to be a little bit different.
Mhm.
So I got to give them credit for doing that to at least changing the story up a little bit. Um, Man, I that's going to be hard to say, but if we could get rid of the Zootopia, I know it's brand new,
That's my
but
number one.
is it?
Yes. That
I was just
show. Oh,
I was so unimpressed with that.
that would be
The
better if we went back to the previous show.
It doesn't make sense. The show
Mm-mm.
just jumps around to me. It has no continuity. It just
Nope.
doesn't work. It
Mm-mm.
doesn't flow. It's just I'm like, what? We're doing this now? What? This? Oh, okay. I
Yep.
just
Nope.
I'd like to see a refurb there.
Yep. Me too.
Um,
Start all
you know,
over. Start all
yeah.
over, or just go back to its stuff
Yeah.
to be a bug. That's an
Yeah, it's
upgrade.
like I appreciate the effort, but let's go somewhere else or
Yeah.
just redo it.
That
And I
was.
think we're stuck with it for years to come now. But
I think so too. I think
um,
that was a rushed project.
yeah, yeah,
And I
but
think that was not well thought out. I think they just kind of panicked and went through. That's why I think that the movies like that, they just took clip and clip and clip and clip
oh
and put
yeah.
it together and slammed it together, and that's what you ended
I have
up
not
getting.
seen the new movie yet, but I
Yeah.
haven't really heard anything to make me want to see it. Like
So
basically that review there that
yeah,
you just gave, and
I 100%.
I,
I know it's hard to say because that's one of the newest things there at the
it
park.
is, yeah.
But
It's tough to be a bug. It was a good show. Don't get me wrong. It was
mhm,
scary for little kids.
mhm.
With the spiders and the
The
sting and all. It
stinging and
just,
stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah. It was scary. It was scary when
mhm,
I saw it when I was younger, and I wasn't. I was a teenager when
yeah,
I first saw it. So,
yeah.
or in my early teens, but yeah, sadly to say that one of the newest attractions definitely I would like to see changed. Um, there's other ones I can think of that would probably be a little bit of a hot take. But what would you say? I mean, if that's the
So,
one for you and you can't think of anything else,
oh no,
I'll give you that one. But
I got another one. So it's not something that actually exists right now, but the location exists, and it's that theater, the water theater, where they used to have the kite show and stuff like that. That big open theater that's
great,
completely not utilized, and it's
yes.
just a waste of space right now. That
What
needs a
a
refurb. We need a new show. So that show that doesn't exist right now needs
mhm.
refurbished. That needs to be used.
That's a good one,
I'd
dude.
love to
Good
see a
one.
nighttime show. I know people say that they have to close Animal Kingdom early because of the animals. So they did have Animal Kingdom open later, and it didn't, from my understanding, bother the animals.
Right.
Uh, so they've done that in the past. So I don't think that
They've
that's the
offered
actual
nighttime
reason.
safaris. They do the sunset
Moonlight
thing.
Magic, they do the
Moonlight
DVC. Yep,
magic. Yeah, it's like
exactly. So
I don't know
I
that I
think that
buy
they
the
can.
whole animal
Yeah, I
thing.
think that they can. I think that there's. So if they offer a nighttime show there, that'd be cool. I don't know
Mm,
if we could go with drones instead of fireworks. You can't do fireworks, or even if they threw a fountain in there or something, and it was a fountain show or something like that. Or
why aren't there drones in the parks?
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
they did it for a limited time at Disney Springs a couple years
It was
ago.
amazing too.
Dude, Royal Caribbean is doing it in the theater shows.
Oh wow!
In the
Wow!
ship.
Oh
They're doing
wow!
drones.
Wow!
But we don't have them at a theme park with all the space in the I don't
They
get
do
it.
them in Paris. They have
Yes.
drones as part of their nighttime show,
And
and
it's amazing. It's
it's
an
awesome.
awesome show. I love that show, what I've seen.
Shout out to KFL family out there in
Hey,
Paris.
hey.
But yeah,
But
I would love to see a show there, and I'd
yeah,
love for it to be a nighttime show because it's gonna be hot during the day. You're just gonna be sitting there blaring in the sun. It's gonna be crazy. So I would love to see
yeah.
them keep that park open later. You have the awakening of the Tree of Life that they can't
Hmm.
do even during the summer because it's not open late enough, so you don't
Yeah.
get to see that show. And to have a nighttime show there would be, I think it would be awesome to
Be
see
excellent.
that nighttime show. Yeah.
Great. Great job, man. That even if you just run it like you said, run it in the fall and into the early spring,
Hmm.
till the time changes, maybe
Yeah.
just do it then. Um, limited engagement kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
Be awesome.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
It's huge.
What a
It's a
great suggestion.
huge like
Yeah.
theater. It's huge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so much space. Like right now people just use it for like a picnic, but it's not even good for
Mhm.
that because it's in the sun
Yeah,
and you're
it's in
hot.
the sun.
So
It faces west,
hmm
so that afternoon sun is just beating down on that amphitheater.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one, man.
I love
That
that
was a
one.
good one.
So I really hope
So
so.
awesome. So again, yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys have to say. What attractions, if your opinion differs, if you think we're just nuts,
Yeah.
definitely
We
let
already
us
know.
know.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
like, subscribe, comment. Definitely put a comment below. Let us know what you think, or email us again. Send us an email. We'd love to read your emails, and and make it a part of the show.
Yeah.
We'd definitely love to have an email segment added to the show as we grow and try to get better and better every week. So, so yeah, man. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on. We'll see what this next week holds. I know I don't. There's not too much. I don't have too much going on. Like you said, this coming week, we'll have to see what the news holds, and we'll come back. We still got some more ideas, plenty of ideas for
Oh
show
yeah.
topics. So,
Lots to
but
talk about.
so yeah. So with that, I will go ahead and close it out for this week's episode. Again, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you definitely drop us a comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, definitely give us hit that subscribe button. And that notification button to let you know when the new shows come out every week. We'd love to have you on as a subscriber. It's completely free,
Yeah.
and your support is definitely appreciated on our end. Thank you so much for those of you that have subscribed so far and have continued to watch our shows. So with that, I guess we'll go ahead and close out. As always, I'm Explorer Jason from Explore Orlando, travel advisor. So for you're looking to your next trip for Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Orlando, or Universal Hollywood, or even the new Universal Kids Park that just opened on July 1st. Or if you're just looking for a cruise on Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, or Disney Cruise Line, definitely reach out. And the link in the description below, we can definitely get you hooked up with a quote and help you. I'd love to help you plan your next big trip. So, I guess with that, I'm done. So I'll throw it over to you, bud.
Yeah, man.
You can
So
close this out as usual.
yeah, so if you guys want to see what's going on in the parks, we do a lot of live streaming from the parks. We do a lot of video updates, stuff like that. Maya and myself, SunnySideUpFL, we're over there on YouTube, mainly doing our lives. We also will go live sometimes on TikTok. We have Facebook, Instagram, Discord. Everything is free to join. Everything is down there in that in the bio. We got the link down there in the comments. You guys, comments? It's description. There, that's the word I'm looking for. Description. That link tree right there. So give us a follow. Give us a smash that subscribe button, like you said before. It's so much easier to say the follow than the subscription. Just saying. Yeah, it's the year of TikTok. That's coming out right there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. We cannot wait for the next episode to drop. Like I said, leave a comment. Let us know what you want to hear about. Till the next time we see you, please be kind. You never know who you can use that kindness. And always look for that Explore Orlando. Sunny side, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Fourth meal time.
Boom.